My name is Noel Deere, pastor of the First Baptist Church of Nacogdoches. Thank you for spending 2 minutes learning the Word with me today. My Bible study this morning was focused in part on 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18, and I want to read that passage to you. Paul writes, "For the word of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but it is the power of God for those of us who are being saved." Paul says, with the message of the cross of Christ, there are two things. One, it is foolishness to some, but to others, it is the power of God. That raises two questions. First, why is it foolishness to some? There are several reasons for that. For some, it is foolishness because the message of the cross seems just to be some historic event, or maybe even some fool's fable that has no relevance on life today. For some, the message of the cross is foolishness because it seems like an unnecessary and an extreme measure, Christ dying on the cross, to deal with the insignificance of sin. Some people don't believe sin's a big deal, or perhaps sin is not even sinful. And for some people, the message of the cross is foolishness because it seems unnecessary and redundant because people can compensate for sin themselves, or they think they can. So the message of the cross to them is foolishness. But in what way is the message of cross powerful for those of us who have embraced it and for those of us who are being saved? Well, it is powerful for a lot of reasons. It does things that we are too weak and too sinful to do. Things such as this: it pays the penalty of sin. It purchases a complete pardon and complete forgiveness and eternal redemption. It guarantees our relationship with the Father for eternity. It frees us from the power of sin. It forms the character of Christ in us. So I am thankful to the Lord for the word of the cross, the message of the cross, and its power both to save me from my sin and to make me to be the man of God that I desire to be. May we grow in our faith as we learn God's word.